What's up, everybody? This is Razorblade Gaming, and today I have made this deck that you can use in the Royale tournament inside of Clash Royale. Now, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys some cards you could swap in for other cards in this deck if you want. I'm also going to be talking strategy about this deck, and I'm also going to be showing you guys how to use it in battle. Now, some cards you could swap in. You could swap in Snowball in place of the Zap, but I like to use Zap because it stuns troops. You could also swap in a Barbarian Barrel in place of the Log if you want to pull troops with a Barbarian, but I like to use Log because of its longer range and it pushes troops back. And this one was tough for me, but you could swap in Royal Delivery for the Tornado. Now, the reason I use the Tornado is because my Giant Skeleton kept getting pulled by Witches and Valkyries, and I needed something to pull them away. Now, actually, come to think of it, you could put a Fisherman in place of the Tornado if you want to place him in the opposite lane to pull the troops. Now, talking strategy. Obviously, you will want to place your Valkyrie in front of the Giant Skeleton and your Hunter behind the Giant Skeleton since he has less HP. I also recommend if you have a Prince charging at you, and if you want to take him out with your Hunter, you could use a Log to stop his charge. And obviously, just never place down a Hunter in front of a charging Prince because that's just asking for a negative elixir trade right there. The same thing applies with Tesla. Another tip I can give you guys with this deck is to save your Zap for when you place down your Giant Skeleton, if they counter your Giant Skeleton with a Skeleton Army or a Minion Horde. And on the topic of Minion Hordes, if your opponent counters your Giant Skeleton with a Minion Horde, save your Zap for when the Giant Skeleton hits the tower so it can get more hits in. So now I'm going to be taking this deck into battle and showing you guys how it's meant to be played. Alright, so going into the battle here, something you want to do with this deck is play a lot of defense until double elixir, and then go in with your Giant Skeleton, Baby Dragon, Valkyrie, Hunter, all that during double elixir. So alright, I'm just going to put down my Giant Skeleton. The Death Bomb is going to take that all out, and I'm just going to zap that. And yeah, I'll just see where that takes us. Alright, so so let's see here. Alright, he's gonna put down an Infernal Dragon. You don't want to put your Hunter like all the way out here because it actually deals more, because then all the shotgun shells scatter. You want to put it right under the Infernal Dragon if it's unsupported like that. And I'm gonna put down my Valkyrie right away just so it prevents the Prince from getting his charge on, and then I'm gonna Prediction Log in case he has something like Witcher. Alright, so the Log does push the Magic Archer back, and I'm actually gonna zap that Magic Archer so the Valkyrie can get some more shots on the tower. That zap, I'm pretty sure it gave the Valkyrie 1 or 2 more hits on the tower. That adds up when you think about it. Alright, so my tower's gonna hit that out. He's gonna go in with a mirrored Magic Archer. And I'm just gonna go in with a Hunter. Again, you don't want to put your Hunter like, you can see where I'm hovering my Baby Dragon. You don't want to put it like over here because then the shotgun shells splatter like everywhere, and the closer you put it, all the shotgun shells are gonna go on that one troop and it's gonna deal more damage. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do right now is actually pull the Valkyrie with a Giant Skeleton, and then I'm gonna go in with a Baby Dragon. I'm actually gonna try to. Alright, I'm just gonna Tornado that away. Alright, now what he just did there, that was a huge mistake, because if my Baby Dragon had gotten any closer, my Baby Dragon the splash damage could have actually gone on the tower. Anyway, so I'm gonna put down a Hunter again, put down a Giant Skeleton, and actually my Hunter lives. Alright, so I'm gonna put down a Baby Dragon, put down a Zap, just to make sure my Hunter lives. It's still alive with like a sliver of health. And the Magic Archer's not even killing the Hunter. Well, it just did. Alright, I'm gonna Tornado that away, activate his King Tower, but technically I still already would have gotten his tower. I'm gonna Log that Magic Archer just so the Valkyrie travels a bit further so we can get some damage on the tower. Baby Dragon, Giant Skeleton, and 1-0. That's gonna be the victory. So this isn't like a heavy go 3 crown deck. It's more like defense until double elixir, and then when you go double elixir, just go more in with the troops. And yeah, also use the strategies and tips I recommended in the first part of the video. You can swap out some cards for other cards. In the end, it all depends on what kind of player you are. And yeah, that's gonna be all. Until next time, stay tuned for more Razorblade Gaming.